Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm DJ Sixsmith. Welcome to Sit Down. Nicole Behne is here with us. She's the VP of Marketing for Genio. Thanksgiving right around the corner. How are you?
Thanksgiving is right around the corner. We're excited for a great Thanksgiving year and for Genio turkeys to be on tables across America.
So it's obviously a Thanksgiving unlike any other with COVID-19, and some people are going to get together in smaller ways. Other people are cooking for the first time. How are you and the rest of the Genio crew really preparing for this, especially with the hotline? Because listen, I may be somebody cooking a turkey for the first time. So what do I need to know here this Thanksgiving?
DJ, we think there will be a lot of people cooking Thanksgiving dinner for the very first time, and Genio has them covered from prepping ahead of time all the way through their planning and getting ready to throw that turkey in the oven and make it be the centerpiece for Thanksgiving Day. And how Genio can help is really through our website. If folks go to Jennie-O.com, they can see how much turkey they need. They can see how long or how far in advance they need to take the turkey out to thaw it before Thanksgiving. And then of course, how long to cook the turkey. So we've got you covered with all your prep and planning, as well as day of. We have not only amazing turkey recipes, but we have recipes to complete the whole meal found on Jennie-O.com. And then after Thanksgiving, that's a big thing that people are really worried about this year is, what if I have too much turkey? What if there's a ton left over? And I would tell people not to worry. Head over to Jennie-O.com and there's recipes from soups and stews to hearty pasta dishes, salads, sandwiches, anything turkey you can think of. We will make sure that there are delicious recipes for people to use the weekend after Thanksgiving.
So the good news is we're covered on all fronts. So you've had the hotline going. What are some of the biggest questions, some of the most consistent questions you and the crew have gotten so far?
The main question we get from folks ahead of time is, how long do I cook this turkey? And the easy answer to that is follow the instructions on the bag. But secondly, make sure you go out and buy yourself a meat thermometer. A lot of the turkeys have the pop-up timers, and that's great. But I like to be absolutely certain that my turkey is 165 degrees in the thickest part of that turkey. So you stick that meat thermometer in there, make sure it gets to 165, and then you're all set. So cooking is a big one. How long do I cook it for? The second question people ask most often is, how long does it take to thaw a frozen turkey? And what I like to tell people is, take it out on Monday and it'll be ready to cook on Thursday. So take it out, meaning take it out of the freezer, put it in the refrigerator, and on Monday and on Thursday, you will be ready to cook your turkey.
How about some of the sides? We obviously know stuffing, mashed potatoes are big ones, but what are some people talking about right now that they can add to their Thanksgiving Day meal that maybe, mom or grandma or dad has taken care of in the past, but now it's you and your spouse, so you got to figure things out. What are some other sides that they can really grab onto here?
We've seen from Pinterest a lot of people researching sides and are really looking for something new and different than they might have had in the past. I know, for example, in my family, we have my aunt that always brings the broccoli salad, and I have one aunt that always brings buns. Well, now it's just going to be my immediate family. So I've been calling them up and asking for the recipes that they have that they've traditionally brought to our Thanksgiving meal. But I know that there are a lot of great recipes out there, and people today are really, it seems like, more okay with exploring new recipes than they have been in the past. And I think part of that is due to the fact that we've all been in quarantine and we're getting a little bit more comfortable in the kitchen. So now is the time for people to take on new recipes and try new things as it relates to sides as well.
So Nicole, obviously after Thanksgiving, the turkey sandwich is a staple across the country, but you mentioned pastas and stews. What are a couple other dishes that people can, have that extra turkey thrown into?
So if they head over to Jennie-O.com, the leftovers are really endless. A lot of sandwiches are the number one way that people use leftover turkey, but I love creamy pasta dishes that you incorporate just taking that diced turkey, the leftover turkey, dicing it up and putting it into those dishes. Really, the other one that's delicious is stuffed peppers. So instead of, typically we use a ground turkey in stuffed peppers, but you can take your leftover Thanksgiving turkey and just dice it up really small and put that in stuffed peppers as well. That's one of my absolute favorites.
So is this hotline a 24/7 deal? Like, what if I'm starting to cook my turkey on Thanksgiving? I'm freaking out a little bit. Can I call the hotline and get some help on Thanksgiving Day?
Yep, this year people can text their questions in and we'll have them answered immediately. So a lot of folks don't want to take the time to call a number or email a question in. So texting is a great option for those that need answers really quickly. And then leading up to Thanksgiving, they may want to call in though, because we have some pretty amazing chefs in our lineup that will be taking the live calls. So we have chefs that are very, very good with making outstanding dishes. And we have chefs that maybe look and feel a little bit different than those we've had in the past. So we do have bilingual chefs this year, as well as deaf chefs that will help those that are hearing impaired with their Thanksgiving questions.
That's awesome. I'm really happy to hear everybody's going to be covered across the board. And I guess, Nicole, overall, just for people in general, what are some main tips you have for them? Because we've talked about the turkey, we've talked day of, we've talked after the fact. If this is something that's causing people anxiety, they haven't done it before, what are a couple calming words you can give them? Just be like, hey, everything's going to be okay. You can get this done. What should they know?
For those that are making Thanksgiving turkey for the first time, I would just say take your time and plan. Think about what you're going to make, how much turkey you need. Thaw that turkey out starting on Monday, and then prepare the turkey with seasonings or throwing some vegetables on it, like onions and garlic, things like that, to make it taste really great. And then follow the cooking instructions. So we like to tell people to plan, thaw, prep, and cook, and it's not that hard. You're just taking a very large piece of meat and putting it in the oven and roasting it for the specified amount of time. Making sure that that turkey gets to 165 degrees is the biggest piece of advice that I have for people today.
All right, Nicole, we can't end the conversation without me asking, what is your favorite dish on Thanksgiving?
My favorite dish on Thanksgiving, of course, is the Jennie-O Turkey that takes center stage there for us. But second, after Thanksgiving turkey, is stuffing. I love a good stuffing.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Nicole, really nice to talk to you. Thank you so much for the advice, and have a great Thanksgiving with your family, okay?
Thanks, DJ. You guys have a great Thanksgiving as well.